Question 32. Where does the line y equals 4x minus 9 cross the x-axis? Now, this is a bit of a tricky one. So, remember, in any equation like this, the first number, the number that goes in front of x, is your gradient, which is a posh word for steepness. So, that's your steepness value. And the second number is the y-intercept. The number that goes after x is the y-intercept, which is where the line intercepts or touches or crosses the y-axis. So if the question said, where does the line cross the y-axis, it would be an easy answer. It would cross the y-axis at -9, -9. Or if you wanted the coordinate of that, it would be nothing along and -9 down. However, the question doesn't say that. It says, where does it cross the x-axis? So what easiest way to explain this is think of a pair of axes that look like that. That's the x-axis. That's the y-axis. We already know that this line is going to cross the y-axis at -9. So imagine down here, -9, and the line comes up here somewhere. We're actually trying to find the point in purple where it crosses the x-axis. So where it crosses the x-axis, this coordinate would be something along and it would be 0 up. So in other words, however far up it would be, the y value up would be 0. So all we've got to do to find where it crosses the x-axis is realize that how far up the y value is 0 at that point where it crosses the x-axis. So you make y into a 0 and you end up with this equation. And then you just work it out. So start your number machine with x. We've got 4 of them, so times 4. Then we're taking away 9. And out pops 0. Because where it crosses the x-axis, it is 0 up. And then you just reverse it back. So opposite of take 9 is add 9. Opposite of times 4 is divide by 4. And then you just work it backwards. 0 add 9 is 9. And 9 divided by 4. Well, if you just grab a calculator to work that out, 9 divided by 4 is actually 2.25. So what that means in terms of the diagram is that this point here would be 2.25 along and it would be 0 up. So if you wanted that as a coordinate, it crosses the x-axis at 2.25, 0.